Hey, it's Joe Baginski. I'm here with a new time lapse drawing. Uh, I'm calling this one "Chomping at the Bit." Um, and like I know like I've said in the past that like naming things is hard, but I think I did a pretty good job here with the name. But anyways, so like to start out, it was like a happy nun, but like now, like I've kind of moved where it's like just this girl character. I didn't really have any plan going into this. I just started, like what I usually do is I just kind of doodle around and see what I can come up with. Um, so like by the time I got to this second character, which that's not like it's not it'll be refined. Yeah, it's getting refined. Um, like I thought of it kind of as like like the like the like a trek, part of an adventure. But anyways, I didn't really have anything planned. This is just kind of like a doodling, starting out as a doodle, and then I see where I take it. So I got like these two girls. I kind of like how I've settled on this sort of design. I think this is what I kind of stick with. And then I'm just kind of like figuring out stuff to put in the background. Um, so I wind up with this sort of this mouth, like this mouth gate um, idea. But this is like that's like the general scene, and then as you'll see shortly. Well, I guess I'm like working on the hands now, but like as you see shortly, um, like I'm gonna be adding like some ghosts. I didn't know if I should give it away early or not, but I can't draw it out any longer. Um, right now I'm refining the hands, refining the hair. I think do I do the hands like a little bit more, and then I kind of do everything like if like more black graphics, so less sort of like loose, and then I go into the like the mouth section that like was on the screen earlier, and like I populate it with ghosts, as you'll see. um, but like I don't know, like this is kind of just like again, it's another one where I'm just kind of like goofing off and see what I can come up with. I think that's like an important thing to do. At least it is like for me. Like at this particular time, um, there's times where you like you want to do more, planning out. Because if you've got like a bigger project, naturally you're gonna have to plan it out. Um, but it's good to do like loose, kind of like like low stakes, low stakes drawings, I guess. From time to time, and I guess that's what this is. Um, Again, I like my like messed up perspective, um, and I know like it's not literally how it would be, um, but I feel like it kind of implies a sense of movement. All right, so here I put the first ghost in, and it's like an old, like an old man ghost, like a disheveled old man sort of thing. Um, there's no real reason. I just thought it kind of like I had the nice black background, and I figured what could look good, you know, I or that white on black would look good. Um, so I could leave that like sort of like you got the illusion that it's a deep room. It's very simple, like a simple trick. And then put the ghost a little bit, for like foreshortened. Like I'm not great at it, but that's part of the fun perspective. Um, so like I make the guy ghost, and then I'm refining the hands, which I'm probably spending more time on it than I should, but whatever. Um, I will eventually put in like little smaller, less detailed ghosts. And to me, it's like here's a little guy I added right now. He's like a fun little ghost. And to me, it's like fun to have ghosts that look like real people, like but like a dead, like a floating, you know, you know, visage that that looks like the real person. Um, then also to have like fun ones that look like a sheet ghost, and then to have ones that are sort of more like like Ghostbusters type ghosts, where they're like there's different characters, and some of them are kind of like creepy or weird little ones. Um, I guess like I'm specifically thinking of like the real Ghostbusters um action figures, like the ones they'd come with like a translucent like like a clear colored but translucent little ghost, and like but they would come along with a big ghost, like a ghost that was a monster, um so I think that's sort of here, and it also incorporates like a like a like an A&E style ghost, like that's like kind of what I think of when I think of like the ghosts, that's just like a human body like walking and talking, because they used to have like on A&E they'd have like reenactments of real places that are haunted by real like ghosts, and it would be like it wouldn't be like the bad ones is where like the people come in and they wear cameras and they like do the like the meter or whatever. But the good shows are like the ones where it'd be like an interview with like the woman that owned the tavern, and then she'd be like, yeah, a lot of people have seen old Jim or whatever his name is. And then they'd have like a guy like dressed as old Jim, but he looks kind of ghostly, and then they do like a like a sepia tone effect over it. That's the kind of thing I like when I was talking about um, people ghosts, where it's like just it looks like a real person and then it vanishes, or whatever it does whatever its ghostly thing is. Um, I think it was fun to have that, and also have the weirder, more cartoonish or more silly, or even some more like creepy in this one. I feel. I finished the drawing at this point. That's it. Um, but that was sort of the backstory behind it. There's not too much else to say. I added some stuff, like I added some jewelry detail to the blonde girls, like beads, like they're like big beads. And I did a like an amulet, which maybe it wards off the ghosts. Who knows? I didn't really plan out. There's no story to it. I didn't plan it out to have a story, but maybe it does. And there's like a little crypt in the background, so I think it's and also like a weird monument further back. So I think it's fun, but again, it's just a fun loose drawing. Um, I'm gonna put it up on archive.org, so it'll be available there for download. The image is in the public domain, so feel free to use it for whatever reason you like. Um, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you let me know what you think of the drawing. If you think it's good. Let me know your thoughts on ghosts. Let me know your thoughts on Ghostbusters and the Ghostbusters toys. That's the thing I have a fair amount of interest in. Um, but that's it. So thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.